Class 10 students, you're going to sit in the very first board exams of your life. You already did, I guess. Maths paper done, English done, then you have science, then you did with Hindi and Sanskrit. For the first time, you will be sitting and performing in your board's exam for SST subject. The subject itself is so loud. Yes, but what happened? There are certain mistakes that you are making repeatedly, right? This video, I'm going to tell you the mistakes to avoid in SST exam. Whenever you sit in the exam hall, see the question paper, so lengthy question paper, you get panic. And in that, what we can say, in that situation, there are high chances of making mistakes, okay? Which you did in half yearly, that will be done and dusted. Which you did in pre-boards, done and dusted, but not now. So let us start with today's video. Welcome on the platform Diksha Vedantu. This is your SST faculty Tanvi Pauja, and today we are going to talk about the do's and the don'ts. Okay, focus on each and every word of mine in this video. This is going to help you increase your marks definitely by 10 to 15%. Okay. So here are certain mistakes which sometimes you were doing or you can do during the time in that gap days you are preparing for exam. My dear student, SST is not a storybook. The book of NCERT which you just turn the pages out like a story. It is not a novel, it is not a storybook. There are keywords, there are highlighted words which you need to focus, which you are not doing. Okay, however, this is not the time that I can share you the way to read the NCERT because we don't have that much of time. First thing, reading NCERT like a storybook is the biggest mistake you did throughout the year. Now what not to do is to be focused, right? Ignoring keywords, big marks lost. Yes, students, what happened now? You have a habit of writing the answers on your own. That's very good. That's a very good habit. Nobody is saying you to just copy and paste your answers in the answer copy as it is written in NCERT. But my dear students, this is board exam and strategies something that makes you a topper. You need to be smart along with hardworking. And how to be smart? Pick the keywords from NCERT, frame your own answers, but the keywords will be from NCERT because examiner is given a, what we can say, a copy of answer which contains that keywords. He or she will be matching it within your answer copy, and that's the thing. Okay, so use that keywords. For an example, there is a question, how to conserve soil erosion, counter ploughing, strip irrigation, terrace farming. These are the keywords. In that definition, there are the keywords which you need to write. Why tertiary sector is improving? There are certain keywords in that. Okay, follow this thing. Third mistake, bad map work presentation. Why? Now, map work is easy, just for 5 marks. We are going to grab it. My dear students, these are the easy 5 marks. I know you are going to do it. You are revising the map work throughout the year, but have you ever practiced it on the piece of map? Or you just directly sit on the exam and think that I am going to do that. Presentation in the answer copy along with the map work is equally important, because sometimes what you do, no sharp pencil, no good pen, just started randomly marking a arrow like this. I'll tell you what students are doing. For example, this is a state, okay, marking like this and arrow and then writing the name here. No. This is the bad paper presentation, particularly for map. Use symbols in map. Okay, I repeatedly saying this. I am saying this again and again, that use symbols. Use like star, square, triangle. And in the below map, there is a space given, right? Explain it that I have chosen star for question number 1, whose answer is Chauri Chaura. So that wherever is the place, you can just write star. Not need to pick up a line and then write something in between of the map. This gives very bad representation of your answer writing skills. Okay, so this is mistake number 3. Writing answers without structure. You know that IPC. I always say that what is the IPC? IPC is intro, points and conclusion. There should be a structure to your answer. Okay, so yes, write answers with a structure. Intro for a 3 marker, 3 point, conclusion, 5 points done. For a 5 marker, intro, 5 points, conclusion. This will make your examiner so happy by looking a proper format your answers. Start whenever you write answer in a copy, do not leave so much space here, okay? Or if you are leaving, pay attention that it is written in a straight line or not. Some people are writing first answer from here, then the second line from here, then somewhere starting. This is not a proper representation. You are performing in a board examination. You need to pay attention of equal spacing, good writing, everything, and this can only be done with the help of practice. Okay, so practice mock test before the exams. That's very, very important. Ignoring case-based questions, you think that, ma'am, case-based question is so easy, 12 marks, we are going to get it for definite. But recall the time when your marks are deducted in case-based question, the easiest portion of SST, and you were so confident that this 12 marks are freebies. They are not. There's a strategy to write it. 100 word limit is there. You cannot write more than the word limit or less than the word limit. You need to frame the answers nicely. For that, what you need to do? Practice. Okay? Do not directly sit in the exam so confident, I'm going to rock it. Practice case-based questions at least. Like, we are very close to exam. Now we don't have enough time to do that. But 2 or 3 case-based questions every day can be done so that we don't make mistake in the exam. Okay. Rest, I have also made one video that what needed to be followed in case-based questions. You can view that too. Okay. Studying everything on the last day, this is the huge mistake, my dear student. Up till 5, you can make a plan that on 2nd I'll be studying economics, then geography, then history, then civics. But on the day 6th of March, the last day before the exam, do not take anything that's new to you. Okay? Only and only revise whatever it is done. Revise again and again what you studied so that you cannot make mistake in what you studied. Okay, get it? So do not study anything before the exam. Most important thing, mistakes to avoid in the exam hall. You sit in the exam hall, question paper is given to you. You have 10 minutes to analyze the question paper. Read it carefully, and if any of the question is there which you don't know, because this happens to majority of students, you see the question paper, oh my god, this question I didn't study, and now you are thinking about that question again and again. In your mind only one thing is going, what about this question, what was the answer, how can I frame it, how can I write it? In that you get panic and you spoil the rest of the paper. This happens with everyone, like majority this happens in maths but in SST also. For example, there comes a question Balkan crisis and you left it. You left it that, oh my god, there will be option available, and if option is not available, now you're thinking, oh my god, how to frame Balkan crisis, I don't know anything about the Balkan crisis. No issues. Take a breath. Solve first the questions which you know very nicely, because if you start doing that question, you will spoil everything. Okay, do not get panic by seeing any of the MCQ that you are not able to solve it. We will do it, but you can only do it when you have a calm mind. Okay, writing without time management, student, this is going to be like a costly thing for us. Time management is very necessary. I would suggest for an 1 marker question, like that is MCQ, 1 minute, make a rule that 1 marker 1 minute. Okay, for a 2 marker question, 3 to 4 minutes are more than enough. For a 3 marker, 5 to 6 minutes are more than enough. And if you have a 5 marker question, a good presentation is needed, because 7 to 8 minutes, or majority like take 8 to 9 minutes, not more than this. By this, you will save time for revising at the last. That's very necessary. Do not leave the question, and this is what I am saying throughout the year. Students, this is SST. Okay? And I know that you have heard the stories in the class, heard the stories in YouTube channels, and heard the stories from wherever you studied or you studied by self. You know something about that topic, I'm pretty sure about that. You're not that dumb. Right? Do not leave a question. If you don't know this MCQ, the biggest mistake student is doing, leaving the MCQ. I don't know why. Okay, there is something known as tukka, but do not leave it. Either it's 5 marker, 3 marker, write whatever you know, do not leave it. Okay, follow this. Writing unnecessary content, but yeah, do not leave it. Doesn't mean that if you are writing, but you are writing everything and anything. No, this is not to be done. Okay, do not write anything, everything you know. If there is a 5-marker question, you know 9 points, no need to write all the 9 points. Just write 6 for a safer side. Okay, like more than word limit is not to be entertained by the examiner. Okay, they will not feel that, oh my god, the student is so smart, let me give them 6 marks out of 5. Not going to happen, students. Ignore map work neatness. Yes, this I already discussed. Map work doing is also important, and doing it very nicely is also important. Okay, use symbol method and it will keep your map work neat and clean. Last but not the least, which students do, no time for revision. I know that syllabus is lengthy, answers are lengthy, question paper is lengthy, and you short of time, a lot of time. Short of time, a lot of time. Okay, so students, 10 minutes at least, like it should be 15 although, but 10 minutes at least revision time should be there. In that revision time, what is important? Okay, first thing, you have attempted all the questions or not, like 1 to 32, how many, whatever the question number is, that I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or not, because sometimes what happened, we are in hurry, we solved the question number 5, then we move directly to 7, we forget to write 6. It happens. I know that there might be someone watching right now this video remembering the time when they did this mistake. So number, marking, revising, seeing that I have done it or not is very important. Next mistake, which we need to check in the revision time, in that last 10 minutes, that in the question number 1, you have written the answer of question number 1 only. What happened? We are reading here question number 5 and here you wrote this in the answer number 6. Happens to everyone sometimes. So this is the second thing you need to check. Third thing, while reading the answers, now you can't read everything and anything, just read the highlighted words and see that you have underlined them nicely or not. If not done because of like short of time, you can underline the keywords then thereafter. Okay, get it? These are the mistakes which, and I'm sure that you're not going to repeat these mistakes. My dear students, we are at the end of class 10. This is the last exam. We can't take risk, right? I know you guys will be performing very good in your SST exam, and I have a very good thing for you, a surprise you can call it. Mind maps plus map work. Map work according to the syllabus of CBSE. Mind maps that I made throughout the year for you, short notes and all that clubbed together, made the mind maps. You can get this PDF for free just by clicking the link below in the description box. Okay, you can watch this video also for the complete map work, that too completely in English. That is going to be really helpful for you. Okay, when you click that link, you will get this, enter your mobile number, you will get the OTP, and you can avail this free PDF out there, try to make so interesting for you. Okay, now coming to the next thing, students, see, like recently one result was released, that is JEE mains, and I really want to congratulate all the students who performed very good from Diksha Vedantu. So you guys know that Diksha colleges, PU colleges are there, and we prepare students for various exams like JEE, NEET, KCET, COMET-K and many more to get them placed in the best colleges as possible. And here are the faces who have performed very nice in that. You can be the next faces, but if you study good and watch everything that's important for you, I said important, not unnecessary items. So yeah, very good result from the session 2026. JEE means toppers are here. You can have a look at their faces, and all these are from the campuses of Diksha. You can also be the part of this journey. For that, you need to figure out that what you are going to do after class 10th. Okay, before that, let's focus on SST, because this is the last time you are studying SST, and I know that many students out there might be so happy that now we don't need to touch SST anymore. So it's okay, I don't feel bad for my subject. All the best to all the students out there. Perform very good in your exam, last exam. Do not go for junk food, do not play holy in a manner that you spoil your exams. Okay, all the best, perform very good. Other than that, I am always with you.